Alright, you guys, so I'm going to start the reading right away because I have other stuff to do right now. Just a little announcement. If you book an emergency clearing or reading with me right now, you get a mystery package in the mail. I'll ask you for your address. If you're in the USA, okay, so it's like cards that I've used on my channel, stuff like that, like cards that I have retired, basically. Okay. So I'm going to do a quick update on the Masculine Collective. Welcome, everybody. Feel free to chat. If you want to donate $4.99 or more, you can get a quick message. Hello, hello. What is going on with the Masculine Collective? You guys be aware of exes right now. A lot of your exes are up to no good. They're trying to send spiritual warfare at you with thoughts, trying to prison you down, trying to taunt, make you jealous, that sort of thing. That's a collective thing going on right now with exes. So you might be having dreams about them or just feeling it. Hello. All right, so what's going on with the Masculine Collective? So there is some growth happening with themselves right now, okay? So they're starting to have epiphanies. With Mercury retrograde, well, we had Mercury retrograde and we had Venus retrograde. The Venus retrograde is a very powerful one this year. If there was an ending in your connection with your person, it might be an indication that it's, for one, it could possibly be, it's not a counterpart connection for you. It's a possibility. Or there was karmic cycles that came to completion during Venus retrograde, and in order to have the connection renewal, it cannot be renewed the way it is. Okay, does that make sense? When I do my 2 heart clearings as well, the karmic energy has to be eliminated for the connection in order for the connection to come together. Okay, so if Venus retrograde took this person out of your life, there's a possibility it was meant to happen. His Virgo tonic, your message is you're going to be in union in 2026, okay? Angels of Enlightenment, you're being advised to use social media more for your business. Reels, I'm hearing reels. Alicia, your message is you're going to get contact from the person on your line, on your mind. Just be patient, please, is what I'm hearing. So I do feel like there's been some unexpected movement with the Masculine Collective, okay, that's happened very abruptly. There was a timeline shift the other day. Wow, this is pretty intense, okay? There was a timeline shift, and with the 8 of Wands here, some of you might be getting communication, but this is also a very quick action that's going to be very unexpected coming in from this person bringing forth a new beginning. This is a very clear message. The Ace of Cups with love, they're going to be giving you something like some sort of advancement. There's an opportunity coming in. Jess Frederick, you're going to be in a committed relationship in a month. Okay, with the 10 of Cups here, this person has made a decision, and I feel like this is with all of the energies and shifts that have happened, that they want to be with you. Okay, so they want union with you. So what's stopping them? Because a lot of you are not in union right now. What's stopping the union? Okay, well, part of it is they're scared of somebody else. Okay, and they're still healing some very deep trauma, okay? They're kind of taking a break here. Spirit is working with your person right now, so there's still some dark energies that need to be shooken out. And your person is like kind of analyzing, reflecting, and making sure they come in with the perfect offer is exactly what I'm hearing at this time. Okay, for some of you, this person may have came in and said something kind of nasty to you. They are deflecting right now. They are projecting. They're in a deep reflectional period. They're getting karmic backlash every time they do that. You're getting the 10 of Cups. You're getting the 10 of Pentacles at the same time here. This person wants to build with you, okay? They've made that decision. So if this is your collective, they want to build with you, okay? There's spirits working with them, whispering in their ear, guiding them right now. A lot of spiritual guidance for this person. There's going to be a celebration coming in very soon, okay? This person, like I said, they're going to come racing in, and they're going to be like, hey, I want to be with you. I want something with you. I feel like that they know that there's a possibility. Let's see. I feel like they know that there's a possibility you may have new love interests coming in. There's a possibility here that you have a love interest in, and they're like, oh my God, they're like really anxious about this. And with the 3 of Cups, they want to celebrate with you. And with the Knight of Swords, I feel like at the last second here, because I feel like some of you have this time limit on this connection. You're like, yeah, I get trolls like every fucking day, whatever. His Virgo tonic, business opportunity is expanding for you coming in July, August. That's where you guys need to be. I feel like a lot of the feminine are at a place of surrender right now. You're just like, well, what's meant for me is meant to me, meant for me. But I warn you guys, a lot of exes, so if you broke up with someone because you're just not compatible, are trying to play games and basically doing spell work on you with their minds and their thoughts and sexual magic and things like that. So just be aware of that. That kind of energy was sneaking up on me the last few days, and I had to banish it away. Like exes trying to fuck with me and shit like that. And if they think I'm stupid, I'm not stupid. So if you're feeling like a pull from an ex or anything like that, like somebody you do not want in your life, it's them trying to energetically pull at you and emotionally pull at you and get you to desire them. So just be aware of that. And that's going to block your divine union as well. So you want to make sure those exes are banished out of your energy, okay? And I have that on my website as well, Bind and Banishment, Ending the Contract of exes, you know, like anybody out of your life. Sometimes it's your parents, sometimes it's your coworkers, friends, whatever. A lot of you in here, you understand and know you've had services with me. So this person is going to start coming in your life very unexpectedly. Okay? And there's going to be like a just rushing in, racing in type of energy, and they're going to be like, oh my God, because a lot of you have a time limit. I feel like you have a time limit, which is understandable. You've been giving all of this love. You still have love for this person, so it's like you're releasing with love. Like if this person does not come in and give to me what I need by June 3rd or whatever is on your mind, I'm done. And this person feels that pullback, and a lot of you, you're opening up your heart to other options right now. You're like asking God, like, you know, I don't need to be alone. I don't have to be alone, and I'm going to open up to other options, and this person is feeling that. Jade, you're going to get asked out by some man, a very nice looking man, very, very handsome actually, and it's going to be somebody that's exactly what you want. This person has you on a pedestal right now. They know you are their queen. You are their everything. They are everything that you want. And believe it or not, right before that time clock runs out, they're going to come racing in for you. Okay? Oh, shut up with the Jesus. You know what? Do you know what Jesus is? Do you want me to go on about that? Okay? Do you understand that this whole fucking world is ran by magic? Do you understand that, you fucking idiot? Do you even know that? Do you know the church? Do you know that is magic? Do you know why they call it mass? Because you're going to mass, because you're sitting in the mass and you're engaging in magic. You're holding a fucking candle during Christmas, singing your fucking hymns. Do you want me to go on about this shit? Shut the fuck up and get off my channel. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you need to go to the blood of Christ. What do you think that is? That's witchcraft. The blood of Christ. Putting somebody's blood on yourself is witchcraft. Do you not fucking understand this? I don't care if you're into Jesus. I don't care if you're into religion. Don't come all up in here and shove your Jesus shit up in my fucking face. Get the fuck out. Think about it. Do you want me to go on about church? Do you want me to go on about church? Church was created by mankind, to control the mass. Do you not fucking understand this? The Bible is man-made to control your life. There is called the universal laws. There is the universal laws that we are supposed to follow. There is the word of God that we are supposed to follow. But I'm sick of hearing about this fucking Jesus fucking Christ bullshit, and I'm just going to throw it out there. And no, Jesus is not the answer to everything. So shut your fucking mouth and go pray to Jesus and shove it up your own ass. You don't need to sit in here and tell me that I need to rub Christ's blood and do a witchcraft on myself with fucking Christ's blood. Shut the fuck up. Get a fucking life. Thank you very much. So sick of the Jesus shit lately. Like, I got people messaging, oh, you need the blood of Christ. Do you not understand that's witchcraft? The blood of Christ on yourself is witchcraft. Duh. Do you not understand that hymns and singing in church is putting out words in witchcraft? Okay? Hymns, humming is a form of spell work. It's words, it's fucking spell work. Reading scriptures is fucking spell work. Do you not understand this? Do you not understand how the back door of the church fucking works? If you don't, you're stupid. Okay? It's not even what Jesus represents anyways. He was a fucking magician. He was a pagan. Okay? So shut your motherfucking mouth and get the fuck off my channel and go tell someone who gives two fucks. Thank you for letting me take my anger out today on you, you piece of shit, Dylan. I boot them, but I'm going to go... the Jesus shit has been pissing me off. Like, I'm not going to lie. I respect the Jesus thing because Jesus is like, was a real person that walked this planet. I know, I can feel that. But it's literally, he was a spiritualist. He didn't want you to praise him and bow to him. He didn't even want followers. He obtained followers, okay? It's like people went by his example, and it went out of control, and it's turned into a dictation. It's turned into tyranny. It's turned into tyranny. And no, he's not God. Jesus is not God. Look up the All-Father, okay? Google the All-Father. A-L-L Father. Google that, okay? Google that. Jesus is just another deity to abide by, to follow, whatever. It gives people a sense of following. No, he's not coming down from the sky and saving your ass, okay? And now if we were to live in our natural state, which is with Mother Earth and Source God, is Jesus going to exist? Is the church going to be in the middle of the woods? Let's say the system falls down and we have nothing. And we start with nothing, right? Okay, let's say we start with nothing, which is our natural state. We're fucking mammals, right? Humans are mammals. We're animals, okay? So we're living in nature, connected to the earth like we're supposed to be. Okay, we're connected. I consider myself very connected to the earth because that's where I am at home, okay? And connected to Source, right? Source, God, whatever you want to call it. Is there going to be a church in the woods for you? Okay, is there going to be a church to go in there? And I mean, if it gives people a sense of belonging, so be it. I respect that. I totally 100% respect that. But I'm not going to waste an hour of my Sunday in the church. Okay, I could use that to, like, you know, do my own thing at home, to spend time with my children. My church is my home. My sanctuary is my home. I don't need to go to a fucking church. Okay, you don't either. So sick of this shit. These are all cults. They're cults. All this political shit. Oh, liberal, conservative, I gotta be this. Oh, if I'm a liberal, I gotta follow this. If I'm conservative, I gotta follow that. If I'm Jesus, I gotta follow this. It's cults. Do you not understand that? It's control. It's not freedom. Whenever you're following something with dictation and rules that strict, you are now being controlled. There is universal laws, and there's a thing called morals and values, 100%. And I think people should have morals and values, but I'm not going to rub the blood of Christ on myself. That's a fucking black magic ritual. Duh. Drinking the blood of Christ, that is a ritual as well. People are so dumb. God. Shut the hell up. But you know, you gotta fake it to make it sometimes. I tell my kids, anybody asks you at school, you follow Jesus, okay? That's all. That's what it's about. Anybody asks what religion you are at school, you follow Jesus. Because you tell you what, we pray at home. We pray to God at home. We do all that at home. We just don't follow a specified religion. That's it. But you go to school, you follow Jesus, okay? Tell everybody you follow Jesus. It's common sense. And the minute you're awake to everything, it's common sense. I've always seen through church. Okay, when I was a kid, I was like, why do I have to go to Sunday school? Why do I have to sit in this shit? Okay, why am I sitting here? What is the point of this? Like, I didn't understand it. Same with school. I saw through that too. That was control. Allie, you're going to feel alone for a little bit, but this is for a reason, to clear some trauma, okay? It's just like, I have a following, right? But I don't expect you guys to, like, praise me or anything like that. I don't expect that. I want to rise you guys up to your fullest potential. I'm not going to make you follow a deity. I'm not going to make you praise a deity. I'm not going to tell you that you have to follow rules of life. Follow what you feel is best. Your own personal consequences are your consequences. There's universal laws. There's things that are going to bring karmic backlash. Karma is real. We all know that, okay? There is things that we should follow as humans that is common sense. Even animals follow respect. Animals respect the earth more than we do, for example. You know, like, there is that thing, but this Jesus stuff has just gotten out of control, and it's getting even worse. It's gotten worse lately. Like, what is going on? Like, what is going on lately? I mean, all these messages like, you need to rub yourself with the blood of Christ. I'm like, but that's black magic. So you're going to call me a witch or whatever you want to call me, but you're going to tell me I need to drink Christ's blood or rub myself in the blood of Christ or whatever the hell you're telling me to do. That is black magic. Jessica B., you're about ready to embark a new journey. Megan, you're going to get a job that pays very well. Okay. Okay, so I'm done my branching there. What's going on with these masculines? They're probably praising Jesus tonight, actually. And then I follow some people and I respect their Jesus stuff, but I so badly want to comment and be like, you really think Jesus is going to bring your twin flame? Like, really? Like, I respect them, but it's like, really? Do people not understand this whole world is ran by magic? Do people not get that? I mean, I could go on about this for many hours. Do you not understand the occultists that run this world? Like, do you not get that shit? There's people doing magic, laughing at your ass when you're in the church, okay? And they're harvesting your energy. They're harvesting your energy. Like, for real. The medical system. There we go. Do you want me to go on about that too? The medical system is another cult, okay? This is why I can hardly handle being around people that are so warped in the medical system too. They are so manipulated by the medical system. If you work in the medical system, I am not disrespecting you. I have friends that are nurses and doctors but they're awake to the medical system, okay? They're very well aware of what's going on. But you can be a product of the medical system, as in all these health issues, and you can get so warped into that medical system with all of these ailments and sicknesses and shit like that, and get on all these pills and stuff, that suddenly you are controlled by the cult of the medical system. These are all many cults warped into one. It's all a big ass system to control you. This is what I'm trying to help people get the fuck out of. That's part of my job, is to get you out of this shit. Megan, something with waitressing, but at a high-end place. I rarely ever trust a white coat. I call them the white coat magicians. I rarely ever trust them. Okay. When I find a good doctor, I hold on to them. But very rarely do I find a good one. But there's some people like the medical system is their church, okay? There's some people where the medical system is their church. There's some people where the court system is their church. There's some people that work in the government, so that's their church. You know, there's many types of church if you want to go about it that way, okay? Liberals, that's a group of people. They have their own little church thing. The conservatives or Republicans, whatever, they have their own cult church type shit. I don't want to be under control like that, do you? This is what we're trying to get out of. This is what I'm trying to help you get out of. This is why I get attacked all the time, because I'm guiding people out of this shit. I barely go to the doctor too, and I get backlash. But like, oh, what if something's wrong with you? Okay, well, if something's wrong with me, I'll go when I feel sick, because our bodies are self-cleansing. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but they self-cleanse. A lot of the times we can have cancer cells start to develop in our body. We actually already contain cancer cells anyways, naturally. But these cancer cells can start to grow, and our bodies can fight that off. Now, if a white coat catches that, oh, you have cancer, right? So I'm not a medical professional, so I'm not allowed to say this word as truth. So take that in consideration. But your mind goes, oh, I have cancer. So your mind is going to manifest that growth of cancer in your mind. For all some of you know, you may have had cancer and it went away on its own, okay? Or a disease that went away on its own. Because, yep, then the chemotherapy starts, okay? Yep, that's a whole nother ballgame. But our bodies are self-cleansing. They're self-cleaning. They are designed to do that if you nourish your body correctly, which I'm not going to lie, I'm not the most healthy person. I'm over here drinking a Coke Zero. All of you tease me about that shit, but I don't care. I only drink one a day. And I am a Starbucks addict. I have my Frappuccino, okay? But the medical system, once you get diagnosis through that, it can take you down. So I have issues with arthritis, right? They said I had the markings for rheumatoid arthritis. I declined treatment, okay? I declined treatments. I declined going to specialists for that kind of stuff, because I've seen people with that. They get all of these transfusions and pills and these treatments and shit like that, and they get worse. And I didn't want to go down that path. So I self-treat. I do fasting when I have flare-ups. I like eat whole food diet, shit like that, and my flare-ups subside on their own over time. Also, what helps my flare ups is not having toxic people in my life. That makes a hell of a difference. So I put my health as number one because health is wealth, and my kids only have me right now in their life as their main parent, their main caretaker, and they need me, right? So my health is like number one and taking care of my health. But I don't want the white coats in charge of me and telling me what to do with my temple because this is my body. Okay? So I'm just so sick of that shit. Maybe Jesus will heal me. I don't know. It just gets on my nerves. It just gets on my nerves. And then most of these people that sit in church, they're drunks and they're cheaters and they're doing all this shit. And it's like you're sitting in a fucking church. Like I could go on all day. It's just like you sit in a fucking church, you know, like there's always these men slipping in my DMs and they're like, oh, I'm married, but me and my wife we're separated. But we go to church every Sunday. It's like, if you're married, get the fuck out of my DMs, okay? Like, I am not going to entertain that shit. And that is, like, seriously a big thing right now. I don't mind being friends with the opposite sex, but there's literally dudes that will slip into my DMs. I don't even know them. And they'll be like, oh, I really want to meet you and all this and that. And I'm like, oh, are you married? Well, we're living together, but we're separated and we don't, like, touch or anything. And, you know, I can feel that they're lying a lot of the time. But anyway, sometimes I don't think they are, but anyway. And then they'll be like, yeah, I'm a Christian. I go to church. Yeah, some of them say I have open relationships. This is why I am like single, okay? This is why I'm single because I gave up on this shit. And the people that I do find that I click with end up getting taken away because my relationships get hit with spell work all the time anyway, so I just gave up. Like, why even bother being in a relationship? But I think it's funny, and they're like, I'm a Christian, I go to church. I'm like, oh, but you're cheating on your wife. That's super cute and everything. Like, I'm gonna start laughing where I can't stop laughing. Okay. Just go to church and all your problems disappear. Get drunk as fuck on Saturday night, hit your wife and go to church on Sunday morning. It's all gone. It's all all right. I am not Christian. I was baptized and I was raised Christian, but I am not Christian. I respect Christianity and I respect all belief systems because my practice respects all belief systems, but do not shove them down my throat. Do not. Okay, like don't. Okay, so the masculine collective is very conflicted right now with the connection with you. They're still a bit in their ego a little bit here, okay? And when I do 2 heart clearings, I actually help dismantle the ego. That's another thing that I do with those. I really recommend it, you guys. But they're like super hot and cold about things right now, and they're trying to fight this connection is what I'm hearing. They're trying to fight off this connection with you. They do want like security though, so they're thinking about this like, I want security and I want all this stuff. Of course the drunks in a club are Christian. That is the way it works. And the funny thing is I get so much flack about having my own private practice, my own private beliefs. I don't even drink. I don't smoke marijuana or cigarettes. I do none of that shit. But I sure get backlash all the time. I need the blood of Christ on me. I need to drink the blood of Christ. It's like I actually have morals and values. I learned my lessons. I don't engage in this bullshit that most of these Christians are actually doing. So don't even fucking go there with me. It's just so irritating to me. Like, take your Jesus stuff. Like, I get these messages on like TikTok all the time and stuff, and it's like, I will pray for you tonight. Like, I'm going to pray that you don't engage in witchcraft and that you find the blood of Christ. And I'm like, I'm going to pray for you that you get out of your sinful state, because more than likely you are. Because you know what, I can read them when they do that, and a lot of them are like really bad sinners too, saying that to me. Anyway. What else is going on with the masculine collective? Yeah, a lot of confusion, a lot of conflicted, confusing energy. You know, this full moon was really tough on a lot of people, okay? So that's what I'm hearing. And if you guys want to buy $4.99 or higher badge, you can do that before I log off here. Like, they're very confused, but it's like their soul already knows it's you, right? And when I do my 2 heart clearings, I bring the connection and union on a spiritual level. It just takes a while to manifest in reality, yeah? But this person does want a second chance with you. They want commitment with you, and they're going to confess this to you. So it's like their true colors are starting to unveil. Right now, they're a bit withdrawn because they're going through this confusing state, and they're working on releasing their old life. They're being seen for who they truly are. I feel like they're losing a lot of friends and family. I don't do witchcraft all fucking day. If you do witchcraft with your thoughts. Like, every thought you put out is witchcraft. So why don't you go do witchcraft with your thoughts? Who's coming in for you? Dark-haired man that's a water sign. Allie. There's a chunk of money that's going to be given to you. Angels of Enlightenment. You're going to get in union with somebody in about 6 months. This person is very much longing for you. They're desiring you. They're like resisting this connection so much they're at a breaking point, you guys. Like, they're breaking apart. Like, they're falling apart, okay? Christina Berry. There's a man that's going to confess feelings to you very soon here. So they're overwhelmed and almost angry because they're trying to push away this connection with you. But they can't. Like, they really cannot resist this any longer, okay? So you guys, if you want to book with me, my website's wickedvirgo.com. Go ahead and hit that up. Also find me on Instagram, Wicked Virgo Tarot. You guys have a good night. Bye-bye.